In the name of Allah, the most compassionate, most merciful. By those angels lined up in ranks, and those who diligently drive in the clouds, and those who recite the reminder. Surely your God is one. He is the Lord of the heavens and the earth, and everything in between, and the Lord of all points of sunrise. Indeed, we have adorned the lowest heaven with the stars for decoration, and for protection from every rebellious devil. They cannot listen to the highest assembly of angels, for they are pelted from every side, fiercely driven away, and they will suffer an everlasting torment. But whoever manages to stealthily eavesdrop is instantly pursued by a piercing flare. So ask them, O Prophet, which is harder to create, them or the marvels of our creation? Indeed, we created them from a sticky clay. In fact, you are astonished by their denial while they ridicule you. When they are reminded, they are never mindful. And whenever they see a sign, they make fun of it, saying, "This is nothing but pure magic." When we are dead and reduced to dust and bones, will we really be resurrected? And our forefathers as well? Say yes, and you will be fully humbled. It will only take one blast, then at once they will see it all. They will cry, "Oh, woe to us! This is the day of judgment." They will be told, "This is the day of final decision which you used to deny." Allah will say to the angels, "Gather all the wrongdoers, along with their peers, and whatever they used to worship, instead of Allah, then lead them all to the path of hell, and detain them, for they must be questioned. Then they will be asked, 'What is the matter with you, that you can no longer help each other?' In fact, on that day, they will be fully submissive. They will turn on each other, throwing blame. The misled will say, 'It was you who deluded us away from what is right.' The misleaders will reply, 'No, you disbelieved on your own. We had no authority over you. In fact, you yourselves were a transgressing people. The decree of our Lord has come to pass against us all. We will certainly taste the punishment. We caused you to deviate, for we ourselves were deviant. Surely, on that day, they will all share in the punishment. That is certainly how we deal with the wicked. For whenever it was said to them in the world, 'There is no God worthy of worship except Allah,' they acted arrogantly, and argued, 'Should we really abandon our gods for a mad poet?' In fact, he came with the truth, confirming earlier messengers. You will certainly taste the painful torment, and will only be rewarded for what you used to do. But not the chosen servants of Allah. They will have a known provision, fruits of every type, and they will be honored in the gardens of bliss, facing each other on thrones. A drink of pure wine will be passed around to them from a flowing stream, crystal white, delicious to drink. It will neither harm them, nor will they be intoxicated by it. And with them will be maidens of modest gaze and gorgeous eyes, as if they were pristine pearls. Then they will turn to one another inquisitively. One of them will say, 'I once had a companion in the world who used to ask me, "Do you actually believe in resurrection? When we are dead and reduced to dust and bones, will we really be brought to judgment?" He would then ask, Would you care to see his fate? Then he and the others will look and spot him in the midst of the hellfire. He will then say, "By Allah, you nearly ruined me. Had it not been for the grace of my Lord, I too would have certainly been among those brought to hell." Then he will ask his fellow believers, "Can you imagine that we will never die? Accept our first death, nor be punished like the others?" This is truly the ultimate triumph. For such honor, all should strive.